Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to the show. Welcome. How y'all doing? Oh, girl.
Same old, G. Just working.
Same old.
That's
y'all,
pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. Okay, well, we got some stuff we got to talk about tonight. Listen, y'all. We told y'all. I told y'all I was gonna talk about some bozoism. I done made a list. This is how bad it is. I done made a list of y'all.
Oh Lord, Jesus.
Yes, I done made a list. Yes, for some bozoism. Yes. We're going to talk about cats and dogs, because obviously that's a political thing. Yes. Talk about cats and dogs, because it's important. It's important. I'm a dog owner myself. I ain't a cat owner.
Yeah. I don't too much care for cats, but I don't eat them though.
Yeah, it's not an appetizer, nothing else.
Right,
it's
right,
not even,
right.
What do they call it when it's foreign and it's exotic? No, they say it's what do they say? A delicacy. I'm gonna say this. They're calling cockroaches a delicacy. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna let y'all do what you do. But it's an orange situation. When I say cold orange, y'all ought to know what I'm talking about. When I say cold, let me write that down. Cold orange. Cold orange. So when I say it, when I say cold orange, you know exactly where it's coming from. So y'all know I got to handle some business before we really dive into our topics on tonight. I done lost some weight, y'all. It's been hard to get weight off of me, and I'm doing pretty good. I look a little slender in the face and everything. They said it's where it happened at first. You understand me? I say I. But the crazy thing is, Sam, I'm not concerned about the weight in the face. I need the weight around the waist.
Okay.
You talking about, it's working when the weight is in the face.
But you can't skip the process.
Can't skip the process, girl. Listen, y'all, so we're going to get into the weather tonight. Y'all know I'm a technical. I'm a serious. I'm a serious host tonight, mainly because I have to be, because Houston is full of surprises, okay? Somebody told me that the heat was coming back with a vengeance. I said, so it left? Did it leave? Okay. People, I'm telling you, y'all know in Houston when it's cold outside, it could be 65. We coming out in bomber jacket. We coming out in a trench coat. We coming out. We got a snow jacket on. We ain't playing with y'all.
With Uggs.
Wow. Yeah, with some Uggs. Well, let me backtrack on that one. I don't want to give people too much credit. Knock off. Listen, let me not do that, because somebody's gonna get offended.
Listen, we'll call them the Nugs. How about that? Nugs.
Listen, I ain't trying to offend none of y'all, because it is what it is, and y'all like to get all offended. I can't afford it. Well, listen, I'm not saying it. Listen, we moved back, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, because I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on with it. But watch it. So, Zan, remember we moved from Dallas back to Atlanta, Texas, right? We moved from Dallas to Atlanta, Texas. Mama had bought me these high top black sneaker shoes. No name on it. None at all. The sole was that hard white sole. And I imagine my mama was doing something in her. See, grown up and children function at different levels. Where a parent feel like I'm doing something because I bought you some shoes, right? The kid look at this say, but I got to wear them. I got to wear those. So I don't even think these was Pro Wings. I think these was under Pro Wings, because y'all know Pro Wings back in the day. People, you had you was about to get
Pro Wings.
Oh my God, you was about to get clowned. But let me listen. Those of you that's from Houston, you know about the Fiesta tennis shoes, where the sole is so hard that you could slide across the floor in the shoe. It's like a church shoe. When you walk in it, it click, clack, click, clack. You know,
yeah,
that's
and it doesn't bend or flex. So it's like you just picking them up and dropping them.
Listen, so I'm at Atlanta Junior High, all right. So I walk up, I decide, like, I'm so traumatized by this shoe because I'm saying, Lord, these people. And I was a fighter in my younger days, I ain't gonna lie. But, you know, so I was going to put them hands on you. I didn't really care. But I just couldn't get past these tennis shoes. Then I took a chain. I only, you know, I'm just telling you, I took a chain, like a little gold chain. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. And I know them kids laughed at me when they got home. They weren't going to do it in my face. I had the chain hook from the string all the way to the back of the. I called myself on jazz these shoes up. And maybe right then was the birth of my crafting career. But anyway, let's move it here nor there. Girl wore them shoes to school, and some dude trying to be funny, some little kid. So what is kind of shoes are these? We had just got there from Dallas, right? Girl, you know, I had my whole story ready. Well, you know, y'all don't know nothing about these shoes. Y'all don't know nothing about these specials.
And you didn't lie.
Yeah. You
Because they did.
Listen, this right here is called, I don't even know what I named that shoe. But I had to do something quick. But I thank God, you know, that I'm quick. I'm witty. I'm quick on my feet, and I can slide. You know, I could slide in the shoe. Them kids were scared. They were scared to just, hey, I'm finna just go ask Janice what's going on. You know, because I was gonna let you listen. Let's move on. I just want to tell y'all a little story about my specials, cause the leather wasn't even leather, Van. You know them shoes that be talking about they leather, but you could tell they glued that soft stuff on the inside of that leather. Let's move on. Why do I remember them shoes at my age? Because I was traumatized. And some of y'all right now, while I'm talking about my shoe, can remember something your parents bought you that you had to figure out how to wear, or either you took it off before on the school bus, put it in your backpack. Soon as Mama waved at you while you was getting on the bus, you know.
Oh, that was my Jesse H. Jones years. That was my Jesse H. Jones. We had to walk to school. I left out the house with one outfit on, but by the time I hit that block on South Lee,
yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me write this down because we're going to talk about Pam and the car wreck she had. Listen, hold on. Let me write this down. Car wreck. Yes, Pam. I'm going to put her name real big on the top. Because it's a family show. We're just telling you what goes on in the Cook household. Let me tell y'all what's going on in the weather. All right, tonight y'all already know it's Monday night, September, right? September the 16th. And it says it's mostly clear, lows in the mid-70s, east winds around 5 miles per hour, okay? It's going to be short because during the day I give you the whole forecast like I work for Channel 13, but I ain't doing it today, okay? I'm going to just let you know what's going to happen tomorrow. It's going to be sunny, all right? 96 degrees. By the nightfall, it's going to be 80, okay? Govern yourselves accordingly, right? They don't have a heat index reading, which means what it's going to feel like. So y'all should be good. Do not wear a hoodie, okay? You're going to feel tempted. Huh? What you say?
Yeah, they're going to wear hoodies. Hoodies is year-round. That's not just for the winter.
I just wanted to, you know, put a disclaimer out there. Okay, and let me see what else it says. It says for Tuesday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly clear, lows in the mid-70s, southeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Okay? So I want you to make sure that y'all, you know, keep your mind right tomorrow. And like Van say, we know you're going to wear the hoodie, so I digress on that. We're going to take a break, listen to a little bit of Billy Cook. Superstar, all right? When we come back, I think we might get into either the cats and dogs, Code Orange, y'all, Code Orange, and or some bozo wisdom. We'll be right back. Y'all keep it right here. Hey, tell somebody we on there. I'm about to share the show.
Down to Puerto Rico, I'll take a spot on the sands of Acapulco. Hold each other close and watch the wind blow. You're my superstar, girl, you gotta know. Cause the rising wave like you know it's on. Dropping tears from your eyes when I hear you moan. Heart pumping so hard, got you in the zone. Got you breaking a sweat at 3 in the morning.
All right, y'all know that was Billy Cook right here on 5926 Central with none other than your host, Shazam Queeny. All right, Sam, what did you do today? let's get into a little bit of that before we hit some of these topics.
Okay.
What is
So
this?
today, I went to my 8 to 4. Got home and did what? Talked to Mama for a little bit. Talked to at least 3 of my daughters. And when Mama called me, she gave me a new series, so I had just kicked back and was about to get started on that. I was also looking at the reading about that pipeline fire in LaPorte. Oh my goodness! Excuse me, y'all.
So what happened?
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
I'm a little tired. In LaPorte?
Yeah, in LaPorte, because I ain't heard nothing about it.
Oh yeah. Just one of the pipelines caught fire, and it's still going. They said the flames were like 30 feet in the air.
Jesus.
Yeah. And they've evacuated some homes and stuff. They caught fire. And everything, of course, schools, and then they had shelter in place orders. And it said it's 25 miles southeast of Houston. Yeah, because that's where LaPorte is.
Yeah.
So it's still burning as we speak.
Wow.
And then you have California burning.
Lord have mercy.
You know, and I haven't seen anything on it, but a couple of days ago when I was watching it said it was uncontrollable. So they had like 0% control of anything. I mean, it was just wiping through. So, and I haven't checked on that since I was reading on it the other day. But I really haven't done anything today. I'm giving my brain a rest because I've been and the people don't know because we haven't mentioned it yet, but I have a fashion show next year. And so that's where a lot of my time, and even though I'm not in my other job, that's what I'm working on with the help of others, But for the most part, that's all my extra time. That's where it goes. So
yeah.
But that's the extent of my day.
Huh?
I said that's the extent of my day today. But the rest of the week I'm gonna have to be on it.
Yeah, I was so closed in. I don't watch TV. It's like when you're trying to get something done. So I understand what you're talking about. Because you're trying to get something done, you gotta focus in. You gotta focus in. And so today I had a whole plan of what I was gonna do today. Like before I went to bed last night, I pulled everything out my junk. I pulled everything out, Zam. Listen, let me tell y'all something about, and all y'all got a junk drawer. Now, if you don't, I think that you're insane. But listen,
I have a few.
See what I'm saying? Listen, so I went in my junk drawer looking for something yesterday, right? Now I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm going to release a picture to the press, okay, of what came out my junk drawer. So I go in the kitchen and the pole drawer. I be praying for that drawer sometimes. I pull because sometimes I can't even open it down. So yesterday when I pulled all that junk out that junk drawer, I said, okay, I'm going to come back in here in the morning. I listen because we be making plans and we be excited. I'm like, oh, I'm going to tackle this tomorrow. I saw some quarters in there. I was like, I can wash a load of clothes. I saw some batteries that probably don't work. Come on now. I said, okay, Denise. I got so many charger cords and extension cords. And look, I said, Zam, I'm going to clean this drawer out tomorrow. House full of energy, a little zest for life, and got at, what time I got up? I woke up at 8 o'clock. I got out the bed. I got out the bed at 10. Now let me help y'all with something, because some of y'all saying you got out the bed at 10. And listen, when I woke up at 8 o'clock, I went to work. I did a podcast this morning in the bed. Designed some flyers, sent them out. Designed some shirts, published them. Then I say, all right. Then when my daughter called, I said, okay, let me get up. So I got up, and she was talking. Then I styled 2 wigs. By the time I got in the living room, the stuff that was in that junk drawer was still there. I didn't feel none of that zest for life I had last night. But I just rolled it all back over into the drawer and closed it. That's what happened.
Until next time.
Until next
Better
time.
Look next time.
I said, okay, well, let me do some more designing. So, because I need to put out some flyers, because the sale is over on my site. And girls started saying, I sat there, before I knew it was like 3 hours past me sitting there changing up characters. I'm trying to do a side profile of the characters for the cartoon, because as I go with Lil Rallo TV, y'all go check it out on YouTube. As it grows, I want the characters to move. They ain't gonna move that much, because I don't have time for that. They ain't gonna move that much. So y'all that's watching, y'all don't be. Why they don't move? Because they don't. They don't. You gonna see a side profile. They might raise their hand or something. They might use the peace sign. They might do some stuff like that. You're not getting no more out of me until I'm working the cartoon full time. So, read and listen. I mean, it works. It works. So worked on that. Then looked up. It was 3 o'clock. I said, wait a minute. I haven't done some. Girl, I said, this month went by like it wasn't nothing. Then I didn't open my blinds, because I usually do that to let the sun in, so I could tell when it's day.
Yeah.
And I could tell night. Didn't do that. And that's probably what the problem is. Then my wonderful, beautiful pup, okay? Old Yoshi, my little faithful buddy, female dog, okay? I'm just going to put that out there. She is a female. I don't know if she's supposed to be spayed or neutered, but something got to happen, okay? Because I'm not with a dog on its period, okay? So I got this baby bandaged up. Listen. Oh my God! Listen, I don't have doggy diapers, so I had to get creative. So I took one of those pads that they supposed to, got a fresh pad, stretched it on out and taped it. Just taped the baby all up. Just taped her up. And she was looking at me. I felt so sorry for her, because she didn't know what was happening. All she knew, I was wrapping tape around her like she was a package that needed to be delivered, And so she was just running around here. I figured that I need to put a hole in it so a tail could come out the back. So I figured that out, And she doing fine now. She's still a little confused, but I got to go figure out how not to have that happen again, because I can't do it. You understand me? I can't do it. She's gonna pop a puppy out of there soon, but I gotta find her boyfriend. Let's move on. All right. Let's move. That was my day. All right. Let's get into Bozo. No, let's do Bozoisms last. Because this cats and dogs ain't going to. So, you want to start off on this cats and dogs? Because I ain't got much to say about it.
I don't have. The only thing I can say is, the only thing I can verify is, I don't eat them. Okay?
I don't eat them. No. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. And those, if you from South Park, when I say this, you ain't offended. Somebody a long time ago when I was going, to the school in the hood in South Park, they were saying that one of our favorite little chicken shacks was serving up pets, right? So my thing was, when I bought a little wing set, I'm going to call it a wing set on air. When I buy me a little wing set, it actually looked like a chicken wing.
Yeah,
yeah. I wasn't sure what other people was talking about.
Yeah.
I found out that's a racist thing, a racist remark. Right, right. Now, Code Orange, I'm going to call it Code Orange right here, have said things. Now, I promise you, the average person living a normal, regular, everyday life, okay? I'm talking about this out here in these streets, doing what they need to do with their life and for their life. If they would have bust up and said, on a national level, that people was eating cats and dogs, they would have had them. They would have set them up with a psychiatric evaluation. You understand me? And then I heard, just to segue a little bit into another part of Code Orange, I heard that one of the official he was the Code Orange was debating, pointed out that he was a criminal. See, you want to put up you want to get the wall up and some fences when we already got the criminal in here. You were here, okay?
Yeah.
I think she handled that very well. Very well. Do we need to say anything else on that, Zam? I'm gonna sit back before we get into the Bozoism.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that alone. I think you handled it beautifully.
All right. So the next topic, I'm gonna put my glasses on. Y'all can't see me, but I got my specs on my nose. This is how serious it is. I got my specs on my nose. Okay. All right. The topic in Bozoism today is this is the topic. Y'all ready? Hellified first date. It was a hellified first. All right, I just want.
Okay, y'all. For all of y'all, the people in the back, she said hellified first date.
Hellified.
Okay.
Listen. I'm trying to. Let me get myself together. So, about a year ago, and this came up in my spirit that I needed to share this Bozoism because y'all need to hear about it. You need to hear about it, okay? All right. Hellified first date. So what happened was, right? We in that age. That's how the old school talk. People don't meet in person. You got to go online and let them meet you online. Then you got to now Facebook dating. Yeah, I know y'all finna get mad because y'all done met y'all boo on there. That's good for you. I want to talk about the Facebook dating and the hellified dates that could come up. That could probably destroy your life if you ain't careful. Listen, so this young man was, I call it cupcaking because I'm in a certain generation. So I call it cupcaking. So the young man said to me, "Oh, I really want to meet you." Now, let me tell you something. You know, people say stuff to you on a phone call to flatter you, right? So some things that men say, I don't take serious. I laugh it off. I think that you're being funny. And I learned my lesson about that, because when people say stuff to you, you got to believe what they done presented to you. It's the presentation. Yep. You got to believe, right? So this young man was on the phone talking, and he wanted to talk about the Lord. And I was like, oh, that's cool, talk about the Lord. You know, he was doing good. Talk about Jesus, you know. You get some check marks for that, you know, because I go to fall out on the floor. I shout, you know, I run. Not lately, though. So he's talking about the Lord and everything. And then he said, so when can I see you? And I thought about that baby face stuff. When can I see you again? You know, got excited. Then he said, I said, oh, no, you know, I ain't ready to meet nobody. I at least wait, you know, couple weeks, you know. I just started talking to you tonight, right? I just, you know, I don't know your middle name. You get what I'm saying? I can't get in your vehicle with you because my car broke down. You know, like I say, my Ford runs sometimes, and right, you know, and at that moment it wasn't running. You get what I'm saying? So I said, I can't get in the truck. You know, I can't get in the car with you. And then I say I gotta have a picture of you. I gotta have a copy of your driver's license, and I sent it out to every family member I got, and they tracked me. He said, well, damn. I said, what's wrong? Did I say something wrong? He said, all that's happening around you. I said, yeah, but you can't tell. It ain't obvious. I said, but everybody know where I am at all times. I said, we live in 2024. He said, oh, okay, well, I understand that. Then he threw a line in there. He said, because you're beautiful. You know, I'll keep up with you, too. Now, I didn't catch it when he said it. I didn't catch it. He said, I'll keep up with you, too.
That sounds kind of stalkerish.
I'm teaching y'all a lesson now. When people tell you stuff, and they say stuff, don't be caught up in the razzle-dazzle. And we talked about razzle-dazzle. Don't be caught up in the razzle-dazzle to where you can't hear going on. Okay, so fast forward, because that's what we be saying. Fast forward to that evening. Now, that evening, I needed to get somewhere, and I needed to get somewhere quick, right? Now, y'all watch what I tell you and learn from my mistakes. So I said, listen, young man, I need you to take me over to so-and-so because I got to take some food to somebody. Right? So he said, oh, I do it. He's leaving, right? Now, I ain't thinking because I'm trying to get something done. So he pulls up, of course, down the street because I don't share my address. I'll give you the address somewhere down the street, and I will walk down the street. That's how serious I am. Young man picked me up, you know. He was not as tall as his picture suggests. I didn't trip. You understand me? I'm trying to get somewhere. He reached out for a hug. I was like, I just continued to walk around the truck. I don't hug you. I just met you. I just need a ride. You understand me? I got my knife that my brother Christian gave me in purse. You understand me? Now, let me tell you about my brother Chrissy. He came over to fix my tire. He looked around and gave me a knife. Boom. I leave it on the table. So I'm confident because I know how to cut you up if something go down. You know, I ain't tripping. We get down the street. Now, I notice he's driving 24 miles an hour, okay? I'm a cook. We don't drive 24 miles an hour. We trying to go somewhere. We ain't trying to sleep in the vehicle. We trying to get from point A to point B. He driving 24 miles an hour. Okay? So I ain't say nothing because, you know, at the back of my brain, I'm praying. I'm calling on the name of Jesus. He tells me, he said, why you won't drive? This just out the blue, Sam, just out the blue. Why you won't drive? I say, oh, what you mean? He pulls over in the parking lot and say, you drive, right? Now, first of all, I had a hard time getting out the door because the door had some paper stuck in it, and I had to finesse it, finagle it to get it open. So I'm going to jump on out of here. I'm short, you know, short people just jump on out, come on around, get up in there, because I got to get somewhere, and I ain't got time for your foolishness, right? So I get up in the driver's seat. I'm driving. Now, mind you, I say, why you didn't get on the freeway? Oh, I don't drive freeways.
So, okay.
Flag 4. That was flag 4. But in my head, I'm like, Lord, just get me to where I'm going and get me back home, Jesus. Right? So he started talking in the truck. Right? He just started rambling, and I'm trying to get down to Scott. You understand me? I'm straight to Scott. I ain't trying to hear this. So he talking and he saying, you know, God, you know, is blessing him, and he looking at me, and he said, meet me at the altar. So, you know, I heard about Tourette's. I heard about how people just spout out stuff, you know, and I ain't worried, Sam. I'm like, oh, Lord, just get me where I'm going, you know, and get me home. He started rambling again. He rambling again, Sam. So finally, when I make the exit to where I'm going, he says, if I need you to take me to the emergency room. Yeah. Sam, he said, if I need you to take me to the emergency room, would you take me? Could I rely on you to take me? Now, I was approaching my destination, right? So I said, let me talk to you about that when I come back out of here. Went in, dropped the food off, right? Say my highs, my goodbyes, and got back in the truck because I got to drive myself. Okay? He says it again. If I need you to take, now he breathing hard now, and I know what asthma sounds like. He in a full asthma attack, y'all. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Let me straighten my tape. He in a full asthma attack. If I need you to take me to the emergency room, would you take me? Listen. My God. This Facebook dating, y'all. So I told him, I said, no, I can't take you to no emergency room, but you can drop me off and you can take yourself. I said, that's only fair. That's only right. I don't know you enough to be fine, you know, making sure you, I just not my, you know, no, I just met you. I just needed a ride to my, you know, to my destination. He tells me, well, listen, listen, when I need to go to the emergency room, get me a steroid shot, the one I need, right? Get me a steroid shot, then we gonna go get something to eat after we leave the emergency room. So I say to him, listen, but it makes no sense. It makes more sense if you take yourself. See what I'm saying? To the emergency room. I'm in a full like back and forth about this emergency room. So I'm close to my house by now because I'm driving, and he ain't paying no attention. I done went over the river and through the woods. I'm almost to my house. So he says, okay, well, I'm hungry. I said, well, okay. Soon as you drop me off, you know what I'm saying? Soon as I get up out of here, you can go get something.
You can't eat until you breathe, and you can't breathe till you go to the emergency room, and you can't go to the emergency room till you drop me out.
So you drop me out. Okay, so he says, he said, what's close to you? What's close to you? what food place close to you? I said, I thought you needed to go to the emergency room. He says to me, no, I'm going to just get me something to eat. Okay. I said, all right. So we sitting in his truck. We done went to McDonald's, right? So he tells me, I'm going to go back to your house with you and eat. You know, we sat in that park, right? We sat in there.
He tried.
Girl, I pulled up in one of them parking spaces and let that man eat. You going to eat because it sounds like you hungry right now. Just can't wait till you get to the house. And then I said, when we get to the house, I'm going to get out and you going to go where you need to go. Eating that burger. He was all the way down in the seat. Do you hear me? All the way down in the seat, breathing like this. I say, my God. I say, what's going on? He say, listen, I need you to go and take me to the emergency room, and then I need you to keep my truck, and I need you to go and feed my dogs. I need you to clean out the cages, and I need you the bleachers under the sink in the kitchen, and the dogs. I need you to take the pans out the cage. I need you to spray them down. I got some gloves. I need you to. You're the only one that I could trust. There, I say. By this time, I done pulled up at my non-address. I done pulled up there, and I done jumped out. I said, listen, go ahead and go that way. That's the freeway right there, that 59. That 59 will take you on around there where you said you need to go. See, the country come out of me sometimes. It'll take you on around there. See, that round there, that means get on somewhere. Round there. He goes to the emergency room. He calls me from the emergency room. And he tells me, they're going to keep me. He said, I want you to know that I feel like I'm losing my friend. I said, who you lose? He told me, you. I said, I was through. I didn't even know where we were. I didn't know what we were doing. And I said, I ain't scared to tell somebody that it ain't going to work. I ain't scared to tell you that God didn't put this together. I say, man of God, since we, spiritual. Man of God, I say, I don't believe God put this together. I don't believe He put it together. I believe that you, I believe that I believe that God brought you out of the house tonight to get you to the emergency room, and God got you there safely. I believe that my work is done. And I would like to pray with you before I get off the phone with you. Girl, bye. I'm getting off this phone. Bye. Sam, bye. Girl, listen. So my point is, hellified first date.
You ain't lying.
Always.
It sound like it hellified only date.
Hellified only. That's good. I'm going to write that down. Listen, so the warning for you tonight in our segment called Bozoism, don't fall for the razzle-dazzle, is to pay attention. People always say, pay attention to all the red flags. You just need one. You don't need all of them. People be waiting for all of them. People be saying, that's just one red flag. I can work with that. Wait a minute. Listen. Listen, one. And I don't know why they call them red flags. Call them fluorescent flags, because those are the ones that make you stop. You know, like the construction workers be in the middle of the road and they have on them fluorescent, you know what I'm saying? Vests and stuff.
Yes, yeah.
Or you can call it code orange. Call it code orange. They don't have to know what you're talking about. Call somebody. Tell them, hey, when I call you, like they say on Facebook, when I send you this picture, listen, when you get code orange in your phone, that means some bozoism going down. I might need you. I might need you to pick me up on a corner. Look, I might need you to pick me up.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And I thank God I was driving. I thought I was going to have to send out a bat signal to somebody. I was going to have to do something. Bozoism is real, y'all. It's real. You just met me and you saying that I'm the only one you could trust. That right there is a fluorescent flag. You ain't got nobody? Come on. Come on. And then meet me at the altar on the first conversation. Bye. Or bye. I can't do it. Then you want to say anything about bozoism tonight? That's all I got.
Man, bozoism is real. And they have the unmitigated gossip. And it's like,
sure,
they don't see the bozoism in the things that they do.
They don't see it.
It makes no sense at all. None whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
So it tells you two things. You don't know how they were brought up, what kind of life they had, what kind of whatever.
You don't know.
And they could be mental.
Could be.
Tripolar.
And you only need a Jesus. And you don't need a lot to know it. You don't need a
check out the flag.
When a person that you just met send you a book for a text message, listen. He send you a novel to read. Oh my God. I'm trying my best. My Lord.
Some people just about that bozo life, that's all.
And it's crazy. It's like, I don't know. All right, yeah. I'll let you know when our next segment of bozoism happens. And I'm saying, don't color the flags red, color them fluorescent. Yes, do that. Do that. I'm telling you, and move around. I always tell people, you ain't got to be with nobody. You ain't got to be with nobody. When you get to a place where you feel like you got to be, you need to check what you're doing. Okay? Okay? I'm not talking about the good relationships. I'm talking about the ones where you know you ain't got no business there. You know you ain't got no business there. And somebody is listening right now. You ain't got no business there. You know it. Go check out our shows. I think I put it in the description, Bozoisms. Go check out the Bozoism. And I tell y'all all the time, a woman can be a bozo. A man can be a bozo. Come on now. A child can be a bozo if you raise them to be one. Okay? Now, some of you are offended because you feel like your child is the most beautifulest and cuddliest thing in the world. When your child is a terror, your child is spoiled. Your child do too much. And it's your fault. And that is true.
That is true. They only do what you let them get away with.
Yeah. I got a topic, the guilt. Come on. The guilt of a parent. And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't get your life together and you don't do something with them kids you got, this parent, one more bozoism. This parent I saw in the grocery store. She said her child was kicking stuff, pulling stuff down on the road. And now I'm going to tell you something. She was just walking. I mean, the child was destroying the store. And
she's bigger than a kid, though, right? Is this like a teenager?
Right. Oh, this is a grown woman that can do her hair.
I'm talking about the child.
No, the child was little. The child was a toddler. The child was a Tasmanian devil. Do you hear me? Now I sit there and watch because I always make time for ignorant stuff, right? The child just kept pulling stuff down, kept pulling, and now don't get me wrong, because sometimes my feet not lotion either, you know, and my heels may be have a touch of ash on them, you know, just a touch. You might like in you know, I'm 47, so I got wrinkles, and we all do on our ankles. So sometimes I might have a touch of ash, but I watched that child, and then I watched the child mother, and that thick layer of ash that was under her feet. I knew that she really didn't care about that child pulling all that stuff down in that stove.
Because she didn't care about her feet.
Because she didn't care about her feet. So I went over to the child, right? She turned the corner. Y'all know I'm ignorant. She turned the corner. I walked right next to him, and I say, sit your roll, and kept walking. He stood still. He just stood, Sam. He looked at me. And I looked back at him. He could read in my eyes that I was saying, cross that line. Cross that. Did she come back and look for that baby? No, she didn't.
That's
she
crazy.
Was fed up, man. She was fed up. I say I wanted to tell her.
It was a little late. Everybody knew the kid was with her by then, huh?
Yeah. Give me $500, drop him off, and pick him up in 2 days. Really, by midnight, you can pick him up. Tell you right now. And I'm going to have you to sign a disclosure because you can't, I ain't telling you what I'm going to do. I'll get him back to you at 12 a.m. Come in. First thing I want you to tell him when you get him home to take the trash out. Tell him to take the trash out and watch him do it because he's going to do it.
A 4-year-old taking out the trash, Denise?
Take the trash out. Do it. I'll be crazy. I'll be seeing this crazy stuff, girl. Girl, I saw a 60-year-old woman, right, with little bitty ponytails in her head, riding a scooter down the street. Couldn't ride the scooter. Ran into the trash can. When the lady ran into the trash cans, I said to myself, she gonna cry. She ain't cry. That lady got up, and I don't mean she stepped back on she jumped on that scooter, hopped on it real fast. I guess she was saying if I get up fast and jump on this fast and take off, nobody saw me. I saw you fall, girl. Then her male friend was out there. Do it again. You got it. Do it again. No, help her up. She gonna break something. And she gonna break something. And I don't know your healthcare preferences. I don't know if you got Medicaid or United Health. I don't know what you got, but something to break. And that's what you need to plan for. That baby jumped up so fast, jumped on that thing and took off. I think I put a video on it on my TikTok.
Say you did.
Mm-hmm. Girl, I think it's on my TikTok.
Oh my goodness.
I just couldn't let it go. I couldn't. It was a trip to me. It was a trip to me. Then she come through the front gate and she looked at me and she started giggling. Yeah, girl, I was trying to do it, and I wanted to say so bad, I need you to go to the emergency room. Go to the emergency room. Oh, God, I'm trying with all my mic out. Okay, all right. That's all I got tonight, Zam, on that Bozo Wisdom and I already did my code orange.
Your code orange. Yeah, he's out of line. The code orange was out of line.
The code orange. Girl, I took my whole profile off of Facebook. And people be talking about fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on. Why did it gotta be twice or a third time? Why is it we don't stop at fool me once? You fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Ain't gonna be a third. Girl, bye. Get out of here. It ain't gonna be a second or now another. Oh, bye. Mm-mm. Okay, then. Recall, I'm going to be quiet. Recall a time that Pam had a wreck, if you can remember.
Oh, Lord Jesus. You know my mind is bad.
All right. I'll tell you. Wait a minute. Did we talk about how Pam drove that car through the back of their garage?
The back of the garage.
On Cheyenne.
In Pleasant Grove?
Cheyenne.
Or were we in Bald Springs? Was it Cheyenne?
I don't know where. I know. That's Cheyenne.
Our neighbors had the two German Shepherds. That I don't think that was Cheyenne.
It was. We was
Cheyenne?
right down that corner. Yeah, we was in that house right down the corner. Pam told me I'm gonna pull the car in the garage because Mom and Dad is out of town or something. I'm gonna pull the car in the garage, and she ran into our bikes and everything. I'm gonna pull the car in the garage. I say, yeah. I said, Pam, don't you do that. Girl, I got it. I'm gonna let the garage go. She pulled it into the garage, all right into it. Daddy came home, that garage door was down. He was like, why is the garage door? Went out there, a hole in the wall in the back. Let me talk about this other wreck. So Pam ran into the Metro bus, right?
Oh, Lord. That one I don't recall.
So you remember Daddy had that green truck, right? That incredible Hulk truck.
Yeah,
it was a green.
I remember the truck.
Pam was driving us to school, the Metro bus. Metro bus hit the truck inside. Boom. I got right out the truck and walked to school. I don't know what happened after that. And I went ahead and went to school because I was always scared I was going to die at a young age. Because mama, listen, I ain't going to go there. But I was always scared. I was like, I'll see you at school. And I don't even know why. I don't know if I got a whooping the night before or something, but I know I went on to school. Went on to school. Then I remember Pam had a I don't know if it was what was it called? I don't know what kind of car it was. An old school had a metal frame, what it was. And we was coming from the southwest side to South Park. And Pam ran into the back of somebody. I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, I don't know what you're going to do either. Because when Daddy see this car, he's going to kill you. He's going to kill you. Because he's sick of you wrecking cars. Station wagon, I know you remember that.
Yeah, I remember the station wagon.
Do you remember how she wrecked it?
No.
Now, I'm going to tell this, y'all. Now, let me tell y'all something. I love my sister. But I'm going to tell y'all this. And I don't want y'all to laugh about it. I just want y'all to know it happened. Okay? So, Pam was coming out the apartments, right? And ran into the exit gate. Yeah, it happened. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I asked him, I said, how did you manage to run into a gate that you know got to open before you can go through it? You know she didn't answer me right. You know, Pam be getting sick of me sometimes. She said, I just leave me alone. She said she loved that old station wagon. And them old school station wagons, baby, you can't mess up, you can't dent it or nothing. Nothing.
Now it'll tow up anything it hit.
Yeah, they tore that excavator, tore it right on off the track. Sure did. But let me tell y'all, just to even the playing field, we're gonna let y'all go tonight. Just to even the playing field so Pam don't feel so bad. I got in a wreck before. I was in this car wreck over here off of Belford and Judson. I was coming down Belford. I was coming from hair school, Zam. I was in a good mood, right? This Hispanic lady just came down Judson and hit and ran right into him. Wow. Right? So she hit me so hard, my door came open on the driver's side because I had a little hoop, one of them hoopty hoops, right? I mean, it got me where I need to go. So I wasn't worried that it was a hoopty. She hit it. Listen, hit it so hard so that means that she had no intention of stopping. She was going to turn. She ain't studying whoever there. She turning. Hit me so hard, girl. Door flew open on my side. It was raining, right? So when I look up, because I'm outside of the car. I'm outside on the ground right there, like right by the car. When I come through, this lady is standing over me. And let me tell y'all something about people who walk the streets in Houston. They funny, okay? This lady's standing over me. She talking about, Carolyn, now I'm knocked out. The car wrecked. Carolyn, is that you? I looked up at this loud face. Where did you come from? Police, the police come around. Just was there. I don't know, 2 minutes. I don't even know what. I don't even remember calling anybody. I don't remember. But Jessica was there. Jessica took a picture of the car, whatever. He took the emergency room. And for the life of me, I was still wondering. I say, did anybody see that lady that was trying to wake me up? Did y'all see that? Houston is crazy. Anyway, I'm done for. That's my bozo wisdom. That's my bozo moment. That's my family moment. All right.
All wrapped into one, huh?
All wrapped. Lord have mercy into one. So I hope y'all learned. All right, Sam, is there anything else we want to talk about tonight?
Let me think on that. If y'all have been voting and you are registered to vote, go check and make sure you're still registered. For some reason, a lot of voters registration, a lot of voters' privileges have been purged out the system for some reason. So if you have been voting, go check and make sure that you're eligible, because if you don't and you get there and you try to vote knowing that you should be able to, you're just SOL because you're too late. So go ahead and make sure your voter's registration is valid. And
okay.
Yeah, I think.
Did you talk about the clothing line?
No. Not talking about the clothing line, but I will tell y'all, April 12th, 25, we're doing a fashion show in Texarkana, Arkansas. It's the Spring 2025 Fashion and Beauty Summit. More info coming soon, but you won't want to miss it. Not at all. But,
we also need
and we'll tell you more and more about it with each show that we do. What were you saying, Janice?
I also need y'all to go and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and soon we will have a Twitter account. So I need you all to go ahead and follow us so you keep up with what's going on. Okay? The group, we started the group as well. So once you follow our followers on social media will be able to invite you into the group because that's gonna be in April, but we're gonna have some stuff going on that you want to know about. We also have the pictures from the first event. Tell them about the first event. Oh, and it's Cook for Show. COOKFASH
Production.
Cook for Show Production. Oh,
I'm excited. But it feels like it's going to be right around the corner. But we're checking off boxes, but there's still a lot to be done. But we're going to make sure to have it ready for y'all by then.
And those of you that want to be sponsors, you're interested in being sponsors, it's going to be open as well. And if you're interested in, and maybe you have a budget, you have a budget for advertising. Okay, we want to talk to you too. If that's in your budget, because most businesses have a budget for advertising. Okay, so we definitely want to talk to you. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world, because we're going to be sharing your business on social media, banners, flyers, or it's certain ways that we can help you push your business while you're helping us push ours. So I want to invite you to be a part of it. Okay. Also, we have this segment on Mondays, so that's a shout out. We also have flyer space for advertisements that plays on our show page. And then the show page is linked to My Gospel Soul, which My Gospel Soul, we have over, let me read the number, because like I say, I don't want to be lying. I want y'all to know straight up how big the audience is that we'll be advertising to. So with My Gospel Soul, we have over 265,000 listeners. Okay, this is a big base, and so what I'm saying is you're going to be linked in to a whole network of people. One advertisement, its reach is going to be wide. So if you're looking for that type of publicity, for that to be a part of your marketing plan, then you need to get in contact with us. Okay, Sam, how would they do that?
My bad.
Just for boys.
You could go to the email as cookforshowproductions@outlook.com and shoot us an email to contact us, or you could go to either of the pages and just DM us and with your info, and we'll get back with you as soon as possible.
And remember, April's going to come fast. Listen.
Faster than you think.
Look. And we've got other opportunities going to be happening, too, on the land we have in Houston, Texas. We are turning it into an outdoor event center where we're going to be having concerts and all kinds of events. So especially if you're in the Houston area, we want you to keep your eyes open for the lot. You'll see it and say the lot at 5930. I'm sorry. And so in the future, you're going to see some postings about that as well. Okay, so, all right, yeah. So, and those are the church announcements. I want y'all to keep my son in your thoughts. His best friend was found in the apartment dead. Okay, so and he's all the way. My son's all the way in California. So, send some prayers up because this young man had a network of friends that were all races. You know, he touched a lot of people's lives, but and it's a major loss. You know, my son's a wreck right now, so I'm gonna try to keep him in your prayers, because it's a you know, it's a hard thing. The man was young, you know, so pray for him and his community. You know, the memorial is coming up, so I'm gonna throw that out there. All right, Sam, go ahead and wrap the show up.
Mind your damn business. Mind your business. Stay out of other people's business. Even if they ask you for advice, please be reluctant to give it.
Yeah, because they don't really want it.
Because 9.5 times out of 10, they just saying it. They really don't want it.
They don't want it. They don't want it.
Just be there for moral support.
Mm-hmm.
To listen until you get tired. And, you know, keep it pushing. Just mind your business.
Mind your business. All right, y'all. Keep it real, stay real, and be a family no matter what. We'll talk to you next Monday.
Praise the Lord, everybody. I'm Mrs. Cook. This is a family that God has blessed me with. To God be the glory for the great things that He has done.